I'd like to give the collector's report for April 2013. First of all, we have property taxes of $269,840.95. Other taxes of $298,114.70. Licenses and permits, $26,405.82. Fees and services of $189,628.15. Grants, $13,075.99. Transfers, $164,981.39. Miscellaneous, $70,560.56, for a grand total for April 2013 of $1,032,607.56. Mr. Mohan, can you make sure that the board receives a copy of this list? All right, thank you very much. Second thing I have is receive a letter from the Cancer Support Center. I'm not going to read the whole letter, but on Sunday, October 6, 2013, the Cancer Support Center will be hosting its annual Walk for Hope at the Irwin Park at 18120 Highland Avenue in Homewood, Illinois. The Cancer Support Center is one of the only organizations in the South Suburbs to offer programs of support for individuals and families affected by cancer. All the programs are offered at no charge to anyone who needs them. If you're interested in getting into the Walk of Hope, if you would just let the office know, make sure you get this information. That's all I have for the mayor's report. We move to village clerk, Ms. W. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Friday, June 28th is the last day to purchase village stickers at the Village Hall. And you must display your sticker no later than midnight on Sunday. And if you do not display your sticker as of midnight, you can get tickets starting as early as 12:01 on Monday morning. And the price of the sticker will double, and you also have a potential chance to get a ticket. So please get your stickers before Friday, and the doors do close promptly at 5 o'clock. Get your stickers well before Friday. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Village Treasurer, Mr. Griggle.
No report tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Village Attorney, Mr. Attorney Mike McGrath.
Thank you, Mayor.
Village Engineer, Mr. Zarni.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just letting everybody know that Robinson's pursuing 3 grants right now. First of all, a grant for the energy efficient VFDs that are going to be installed for the water treatment plant improvements project. Second of all, for the HVAC improvements that we're trying to get for the police department and fire department. And then lastly, we're trying to get a grant for improvements to the playgrounds in the village's parks. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item number 4, reports of trustees and board committees. Parks and Recs Committee, Trustee Hoskin, good morning. Trustee Hoskin, go first.
Mr. Mayor, first I'm going to report on the lunch program the city is putting on over at the community center. It's from noon to 1:30, Monday through Fridays, for children ages 18 and younger. We've upgraded the number of lunches already. We've had a good turnout so far. We're looking forward to having more kids as we put flyers out at the schools today for the summer school, or yesterday for the summer school, and hopefully we'll have a lot more kids showing up, but anybody from anywhere, it does not have to be Sauk Village. Anyone will come with their children for a free lunch. Also, we're having sign-ups July 12th and 13th, and July 19th and 20th for the basketball program. That will be at the community center. And that's my report, Mr. Mayor.
Trustee Griggle.
First of all, I just want to announce again about the parade festivities behind the Village Hall and the fireworks show. We're still looking for more participants to come out in the parade, so if you want to come out, decorate a float, your car, whatever the case may be, please get a hold of me or John. Get you interested in that. One thing I want to let you know, the committee did meet, and what I asked the committee members to do, and the residents, you can do this as well. Any parks that are here in the community, if you see an eyesore, you see something wrong, please let the town know immediately, let me know, let John know, so we can address these issues. We want to make our parks very pleasant for these children to play in. It's a safe environment. And if you're out there, you see trash, pick it up. You see kids out there tearing stuff up, or call the police department. Don't try to get involved yourself. Call the authorities, let them know about it. Because I hear that, you know, we put stuff out there and these children or young adults decide to tear it apart. And it's no fair for the residents that are, you know, having their young children go there and play. So if you ever see anything, please report it to the local authorities. A little bit about the festivities after the parade. We are going to have a like a rap contest. So if anybody, tell your young folks to come out and participate in that. We are also going to have a dunk tank out there, and hopefully we can get some of our elected officials into the dunk tank. So if you come out and help dunk some of our elected officials, I'm sure everybody would love to do that. And also we're going to have a basketball shootout. There will be a small fee for that. You'll have X amount of time to go ahead and shoot as many free throws as possible. And hopefully gives a couple things for our kids to do and participate in. And that concludes my thing.
Thank you, Trustee. Orders Review Committee, I'm sorry, Trustee Myers called, he's has another meeting tonight, so he may be late, he may not make it. Item C, Intergovernmental Relations Committee, Trustee Burgess.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to inform everyone that the first meeting for the Intergovernmental Relations will be July 10th here at 7 p.m. All those that would like to be a part of that, please come. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee. Thank you, Trustee. Item D, Neighborhood Watch Committee, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just want to inform and remind everyone that we're not going to have our Neighborhood Watch meeting on the 4th of July because it's a holiday, so we're going to move our meeting in July to the very next Thursday, which will be July the 11th. And after that, all of the Neighborhood Watch meetings will be on the first Thursday of every month at 7 o'clock at the fire station. I also want to encourage anyone that would like to be in the parade with the Neighborhood Watch. We're still looking for volunteers to help with our department that's going to be in the parade, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee. Public Relations Committee and Police Alliance Committee, Trustee Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just an update for the Public Relations Committee. We're in the process of working on the Employee Appreciation Month, and as we've said before, it's going to be the month of August with 2 dates, and that would be the 3rd and the 17th are the days that we're going to have events. Flyers have been created, and they're circulating the committee right now to make sure that we get a fine-tune on the flyers before they go out to the committees and our service providers. So please look forward to seeing that. We are still looking for volunteers on that. If anybody would like to be a volunteer on that, or if they know somebody who, employees that would like to be a volunteer, please pass it on to your departments. And that concludes that report. For the Police Alliance Committee, I asked that we place on the next week's agenda, the next committee meeting agenda. We'd like to discuss the new, the name change that we've been working on, as well as our mission. And that concludes our report.
Thank you very much. We're going to have number 5, report to departments, committees, and commissions. Start with Fire Department, Police Department, 911 Commission, Chief Supper.
Thank you, Mayor. Police Department report. From June 11th to the day today, the Police Department has taken 807 calls for service. This includes 38 domestic problems, 40 disturbances, and 57 arrests. Fire Department. Over the past 2 weeks, the Fire Department responded 29 calls. The Fire Department responded to 1 structure fire, 1 car fire, 1 trash fire, 4 odor investigations, 6 car accidents, which include 1 vehicle into a house, 8 fire alarms, 1 gas leak, 3 ambulance assists, 1 weather watch, and 3 assists to other agencies.
Thank you, Chief. Item B, Public Works Department, Mr. Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A couple items. Our 4th hydro flush of the year begins July 9th until completed. It will start on Tuesday evening and finish up Wednesday, sometime throughout the day. Lately, with all the storm we've been having, we've been trying to keep all the manholes clean because we're having some flooded streets. I'll ask again, residents, please do not cut your grass into the streets. It's most of the problem we're having is the debris that's coming out of yards. The branches that we have, that's minimal, but it's piles of grass that's ending up on the storm sewers, and that's what's clogging them up in front of the streets. So please help us out, and hopefully talk to your neighbors and hopefully stop them from cutting their grass and throwing debris into the street. We also have a large amount of complaints of potholes. We are out around continuously patching potholes, and we do not have obviously the ability to do it daily, but we are at least once a week trying to patch sections of town. We're continuing with the rain again to keep up on village lots and village-owned properties, and hopefully we'll be able to address some of the home lots here in the next few weeks. Shut-off list for water was the north side. That has been completed at this point with very little problems. We also, with the weather conditions again, we've been having a lot of high winds. It seems that every year about this time for the last 4 years in a row, we've been getting heavy winds and we're losing a lot of trees, at least branch-wise. We do have the ability to pick them up. Any resident who has storm damage only, which is branches that come off the trees, please do not cut whole trees down. You can put them in the parkway, and we will start to pick up slowly this week and the beginning of next week. And hopefully we won't have any more weather to cause any more problems. Also, several complaints on streetlights. Another issue we have, it's not really a large issue. We have 500 streetlights in town. Currently, we have 24 reported out, which 12 of those 24 have been repaired. So we're still working on those. One of the good points so far, all our road projects are ongoing. We have all of our locations, looks like almost all the concrete work has been completed. And to follow will be the final lift of the roads and the final patchwork and landscaping, but it's all moving along. And final item, our water report, our CCR report, went into the mail today, so it should be in all homes, no more than by Thursday, hopefully. And in the back sheet of the CCR report, there is a little survey. We ask that residents fill it out and send it back to the village hall or bring them with their water bill. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Move to item C, Administrative Service Director, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a few items. I sent out the second notice today for the 394 and Sauk Trail signs, requesting they be removed by July 15th. If they're not, we're going to talk to the attorneys to see what we can do to persuade them. Secondly, there's been a lot of residents complaining about title max. I just want to clear something up. According to the zoning ordinance, in a C2, a finance company is allowed. It wasn't anything that the board or myself could do to deny that business. If we chose to do that, it opens us up for a lawsuit. I'm thinking probably within the next week or two, they'll be applying for their business license. They still need a final done on their building permit, and they haven't turned their application into me yet. Secondly, Just Phones. They put up a sign on their building without a sign permit, and it's too large. I spoke to the new people who are taking over the store. I guess they had a business license prior, but the people didn't want to do the business anymore. So their two workers are taking over the store. She came in yesterday with the business license application that wasn't completed, and so she didn't get the license. And also I told her the sign that they erected on 394 needs to be removed immediately, and I gave her the information on the sign ordinance, and I stated that that sign is way too big for the size of their store. So that's where I'm at with that, and that would conclude my report.
Just as a follow-up with one of the property owners that has most of the signs out there tonight, ask them also to have those signs removed and talk to some of their tenants that have signs out there. So we're going to work together to see what we can do about getting those signs removed, and if there's something else that we can come up with an agreement with that would be a little bit more suitable for the village and for that location. So, go to the Finance Director, Mr. Earl.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. There are a few items. First of all, the DECO audit for 165,000 sidewalk repair work was completed clearly. There were no issues of whatsoever. The DECO department has issued us a letter stating that there are absolutely no issues. The audit is 100% good. And next is the TIF report for 2010 is being done, and with the assistance of Mayor Thompson of Ken McKenna and Associates, it will be filed pretty soon, within another 5 to 10 days. The third is the final report for COPS grant is being done. It is due in DOJ as of 6/30/2013, and it will be reported on 1st or 2nd of July. The next one is the bank balance as of today is, in Illinois funds, we have $69,050.25. In First Midwest Bank, we have $166,901.13. The good news with the water fund is we have $280,946.45 as of today. That ends my report.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe. Move to Emergency Services and Disaster Agency. That's the last time I call you that. Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Board. The last 2 weeks, as we responded to 19 calls, 1 structure fire, 1 car fire, 5 accidents, 4 smokes, 5 fire alarms, 1 traffic control, 1 weather watch, and 1 assist to other agency. And just so you know, Mr. Mayor, I did receive your email this morning, and just so you know, that has been postponed because of all the weather they've hit up there. They decided to reschedule for sometime in July for the hazardous mitigation plans. We're working on that this week, some of the day.
Okay, great.
That concludes my report.
I appreciate it very much. Move to Human Relations Commission and Beautification Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Human Relations, I just want to remind you of the movie in the park scheduled for July 19th. We've not decided on the movie to show, so if any of you have a recommendation, I would greatly appreciate it because I've not seen the movie in forever. So we want something though that is kid-friendly, family-friendly, but that the men would appreciate seeing as well. So, you know, we just need to keep all of those factors in place.
Is that possible?
Yeah, the movie that we had the last time we had Transformers, everybody enjoyed that movie. So as long as it's something along that line.
So comic books.
Superman. Moving on to beautification, we're going to talk about the community yard sale first. It rained off and on the entire day until it was time for it to be over. Then the sun came out, the warmth came, and it was a beautiful, beautiful evening. However, those buyers who persevered and stayed out there, they made a nice amount of money. In fact, one buyer, one vendor I know made at least $600 on his wares. And so people walked away with vacuum cleaners, plants, and some of tools, everything. So it was a good day, but we just have to still continue to grow it. But I do notice that a lot of our neighboring communities now are having the community-wide yard sales. So next year, we're going to just connect with them to make certain that we do not all have them on the same day, even though that was not a factor this year. Moving on in terms of the community garden, all of the plots have been planted at this point, and our vegetables are growing. Cook County Cook Fresh program, that's the organization that gave us the $300 grant. They will be visiting Sauk Village and our Sauk Community Garden Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock to place their sign, but then also just to provide whatever type of tips and everything that they can for us as we move on. Anyone is invited to come out at that time. I would appreciate some residents out there because they do want to talk to some of the residents. And then it just so happens that Northwest Indiana Times will be visiting the garden that same day. And he desires to talk to some of the residents also in terms of how they feel about the garden and all of that. So that's at 10 o'clock Wednesday, July the 3rd, I believe. And then let's talk about the Hootsies for a minute. This year I had mentioned that the Hootsies would be done differently. If you guys can remember how it was done years and years ago, where committee members and volunteers went around and just raided homes as they saw them, that is what we're going to be doing this year. We will be raiding them the third week of July, I believe, and we're hoping to give out 100 Hootsies this year. And that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. With Housing Authority, Mr. Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Housing Commission has been aggressively addressing the unkept properties through our mapping efforts. We have completed the village-wide inspection and are 99% complete with the task, only requiring a small amount of data to be entered and verified. The data to date reflects on rundown and abandoned homes, presently 408 homes, which is great considering the county said we have 621. The information will be provided to SSMMA Friday for inclusion into the GIS system to complete the information on housing to move forward. I would like to thank the Housing Commission, Jack and Lynn, Todd, Bob, and Rose Ketchum, who without their efforts, this project would have never got off the ground. Also, subsequently, since I wrote the report, we found a total of 31 abandoned homes that have no power, no electricity, or water, with people living in them. I will be addressing that with the chief of police and stuff, but most likely we will go to the county and have a that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Go to the Senior Committee, Ms. Langston.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Tomorrow, June 26th, the Senior Center Summer Program will be open free to all Sauk Village seniors. There will be a $1 fee for non-resident seniors. Seniors may drop in every Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3 p.m., except on Thursday, July 4th. They may bring a brown bag lunch, which is optional. Vending machine, hopefully, will be available in the lobby for beverage, snacks and beverages. We're going to require proof of residency, and registrations are required. We have various games, card, dice, bingo, and will be available, and seniors may bring their sewing, knitting, or whatever, or just come and meet new friends, old friends. We are finalizing the guidelines. There are openings available for new members in the 3 organizations, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. And other groups also are meeting at the center as the Sauk Village Bluegrass every Sunday, 6 to 10. And it is a free event, no dues, free will donation taken to cover the cost of beverage and paper supplies. Sauk Village VFW meets the second and fourth Tuesday at 8 p.m. BMW Cross Road every third Tuesday, 7:30. Ceramics Group meets every Wednesday, 8 to 11 a.m. The Senior Committee's free Zumba class will be Saturday, July 6th, and every first and third Saturday from 1 to 1:45. All seniors age 50 and up, regardless of residency. The next free blood pressure screening, co-sponsored with the plan group, will be provided to all village resident and village employees in the Senior Center office on July 1st and every first Monday from 1 to 2 p.m. The next monthly movie will be on Monday, July 8th, which is Independence Day movie at 12:30. That's co-sponsored with McConaughey Library and held at the library. They will be providing refreshment. You can see flyers for any detail and future dates. The Bloom Township Annual Picnic is still on Thursday, August 1st. Tickets will not be available until July 1st. And as a convenience to our seniors, I will have tickets to sell. The senior committee is continuing working on maintenance and security problems in the senior center. The next senior committee meeting is this Thursday, July 11th. The next meeting is July 11th, 5 p.m. in the senior center, and every second Thursday at 5 p.m. Thank you. This ends my report.
Thank you very much. With item number 6, consent agenda. Is there anything that trustees would like to have removed? Hearing nothing, I ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda as is. Second. Motion second, discussion. The clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Horton.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. With item number 7, I would ask that item number 7A be tabled until the July 2nd meeting for further review, which will be the committee meeting next Tuesday. I have a motion to table.
So moved.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Motion is second. The clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Horton.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. With item number 8, new business, motion to approve the accounts payable and disbursements for June the 11th, 2013 through June 25th, 2013. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Horton.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. With item number 9, A, May 30th, 2013 special meeting, the appraisal proposal. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Horton.
Stay.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. With item number B, the May 30th, 2013 special meeting budget review. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
That motion is second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Horton.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. With item number C, June 4th, 2013 special meeting, ABC Wireless and Clothing hearing. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
That motion is second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Horton.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Motion carries. With item number T, 10, miscellaneous comments from the mayor and board of trustees. Start with trustee Williams. Trustee Boston.
Just a reminder that we have a Parks and Recs meeting Thursday here at the village hall at 7 p.m. And Friday will be the parade, event, fireworks, whatever you want to call it, July 4th meeting, and that will be at 7 o'clock here as well. And,
Trustee Washington.
Just want to remind everyone that on Friday, 7 o'clock, while at the Parks and Recs, I have a meeting in the Village Hall, and they put a watch on. We have an hour meeting in the conference room to finalize everything for the parade. So everyone is going to be a part of the neighborhood watching the parade. I need you to meet me here this coming Friday at 7 o'clock to finalize everything we're doing in the parade. And that concludes my report.
Trustee Burgess.
Thank you. I just have a question for Jim. I forgot to ask you in your report about the delineators that we're going to, I guess, put right there at the crossing, and also Kevin, both of you guys. I know that I talked about that river crossing that's right there on Thomas Avenue, the second one, the one that's to the north. Is there any word that is going to leave it the way it is? That river crossing, the one that's not being used, as far as putting any kind of asphalt in that put in there. Last time you reported they were going to do that.
Yeah, it's now back to me following up with the railroad directly, trying to get them to make the improvements rather than I got to make the improvements. So it's, tracking back to the history of this, the railroad was supposed to do that on their own to begin with. So it's kind of shame on them for not taking care of business. So I pushed them to get it done.
And also, as far as the delineators, can we, I don't know when they complete, I think this is just the top coat that we have. This is just the first coat that we have there right now. And there's no completion date, so we can just, I guess, because all that's supposed to be paid for by senior. And then, you know, if you don't have anything, you know, to do with that, then I guess we're going to delineate this here and on Somerville, and I'm sorry, and on Common Grove, yes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that we can get started with that, so as soon as they get through it, we try to get that money from them and have them do before, you know, something happens that they say we might.
Well, just so you know, we're about 85% done with that. We're just waiting to get the permits approved, and then we can move to construction.
Thank you.
Trustees, you know, I followed the IDOT also, and I got the same response that the railroad is responsible to maintain and keep their own tracks, and that we as a village need to approach railroads and them take care of their property. But I know Jim was working on it, and I was also working on some of these in IDOT also.
Also, Kevin, I don't know if you mentioned, maybe I didn't hear it. I know we had a storm the other day. When can the people, can they put the branches out now, and when can they be picked up? Is it just at random, or is there a specific date that you want the people to put the branches out so we don't have, you know, like you say, we don't want the gutters and everything to be filled?
Well, they have a week after any storm event, put branches out, and we're currently starting to pick up some of the files that were for large small areas.
So just, in other words, they have maybe 6 more days left, and after that, that's it.
I would say by Monday, I think we'll put the file and they will have them out on that.
Thank you.
Once we get more weather, it starts back over again.
Yeah, that was a really good storm over there. And I'd like to commend the Anniston Fire Department and the Police Department for a job well done. You guys, I know you were out there. There was a big wind that went through here the other day, and a lot of trees fell on homes, a lot of trees fell on the ComEd lines in certain areas. And I was out there, so I did see it, you know, all of our services out there put to use. Great job, guys. Thank you.
I have a few things I'd like to run through. First of all, I see Pastor Pitts is sitting back, so thank you for coming out tonight, Pastor. It's good having you. Next thing, I know we already talked a little bit about it, but ask the residents, make sure you talk up to your neighbors, your friends. Remind them on July the 6th, we've got the parade, we've got the fireworks, we've got the events happening back here throughout the day. So we'll make sure the residents come out and have a great time. Next thing is National Nights Out, which is August the 6th. That is a go. We'll be putting out more information concerning about what's going to happen on that night, so we're looking for residents to come out on that night also. One thing I made an announcement last week, I'd like to make another announcement. If you have keys to the community center, if you have keys to the senior center, we're asking that you turn those in. We're going back to the way it used to be, where I got to talk to the deputy chief and get everything worked out. We've got the calendars. If you have events going on, you can pick your key up at the police station, turning in your license, just like it used to be. So we're trying to get all excess keys turned in to both the senior center and to the community center. So if you have any, if you know anyone, please let them know they need to turn those in. Summer youth program. I don't think we mentioned this tonight, but summer youth program through Representative O.G. Sims Jr.'s office and Senator Donnie Trotter. We've requested 10 youth, we ended up getting 13. So one good thing is these are all, it looks like, it appears they're all village residents between the age of 16 and 24. So the way it comes down, and I think, Chuck, I'm sorry, I think, first of all, Village Clerk Williams helping out, getting this information out for me while I was at work, but in fact, they're starting tomorrow. It happened so fast. We weren't expecting them until July 1st, but we get calls that they're going to be starting. We're looking at putting 2 individuals in the police department, 2 in the fire department, 5 in the public works, 2 in administrative, and 2 at the senior center. And then talking about we're opening the senior center up 5 days a week so the seniors will have a place to come to. So we're excited about that also. The hours, they're only working for 30 hours a week. So the hours, it appears as of right now, you're going to meet with the departments for me. Okay, so 8:30 to 3, and you get a half an hour lunch. So we're excited about this. The other thing too is through SSDMC, we're getting 10 additional youth. I don't know the ages on those, but those are going to be same age, 16 to 24. And those are for working on a separate program in the community center. So, again, it's putting jobs out for the youth over the summer months and their village residents, and they're working here for the village and being in service. So we're excited about that. And again, we'd like to thank our representative and our state senator for helping us out and helping our village residents over the summer months. So Art, you say something else?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Just a reminder to all the residents, July 6th is the day of the parade. Parade starts at 1 o'clock. Resident personnel will be shut down Sauk Trail at 10 minutes to 1. So we will get traffic out as safely and quickly as possible before the parade gets to it. Just to make everybody aware that's the plan, is to shut it down about 10 minutes to try to get out of town before.
All right. Thank you very much. And we'll continue letting residents know the closer we get to that date. So, with that said, look for a motion to adjourn.
Move it back.
A motion and second.